And I've got Finn here with me. He's just chilling. You can see him in the background. Okay, great question. So, hey, Piper. So do we ever let him sleep on the bed? Our first Great Dane slept on the bed with us. Her name was Hilda. She was smaller, and that was fine. But we have not. We generally keep them on the first floor of the house, and we keep Finn in his stall because he's still a bit of a chewer or a puppy. But Magic, he gets free reign and he sleeps in front of the fireplace, and then he comes in whenever he wants to. And then question here about feeding. So on my, I got to get rid of that message. Feeding. So for a puppy, you kind of have to move up. You've got 4-month-old Great Danes, so I think you just follow the instructions. But the key is to have small meals, multiple small meals. And so that would be 3 meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Maybe as a young puppy would start with a cup a day, a cup per meal, and build up to where Finn is now 3 cups 3 times a day. And Magic is just 2 cups in the morning, 2 cups in the evening. And then we give him a little scoop midday so he's not jealous. And now the famous raised food bowls or not raised food bowls. Our first Dane, we definitely had raised food bowls, and it was fine. We didn't do that for the other Danes, and now we put our food on the floor. And the reality is, there's only one clinical study out there about raising or lowering your bowls, and the data actually says it's more risky to have them raised. But I think it's a personal choice. I think bloat is really a function of over age 6, stress, and also activity 1 hour before or 1 hour after you do the feeding. So we always try and avoid food and water 1 hour before, 1 hour after. And as you've seen in some previous videos about stomach tacking, I think when you get them altered, whether it's neuter or spay, you have a prophylactic stomach tack, which will then prevent gastric torsion. So I think that's a great answer. I have John Horn here on the line. I think that's who that is, Hoffner Base. So please confirm in the comments if I have it right. Yes, a little bit of a cold, but hopefully it's gone here shortly. Finn, okay, come here. He went from a dead sleep to ready to play catch. So the next video we're about to release is actually Finn playing fetch. So that's ready to go. I'm going to release it right after this live stream. And you'll see, I think he's unique. He actually catches a ball better than most Great Danes. So we try that now. Let go. You ready? I don't know if you guys will try. I'll try and get you guys to see. Ready? There. That's pretty good. So that's a little preview of the next video that's ready to come. And thanks to all my nearly 1,800 subscribers. I'm hoping this thing will just blow up one day and I'll turn around and I'll have 20,000 subscribers. So try and get a video out once or twice a week, mostly about Great Danes. But if we do a ski trip or we do something else, definitely like to put that on there. So that's definitely the focus of the channel, but put some other things on there. So thanks, Nagatha, for watching. We have people watching from all over the place, and it's really great to hear. And then Strez, who just said they lost the Great Dane. That's really sad. Oh, I'm sorry. That was Piper, who lost their 4-year-old last year from bloat. It's terrible. My first 2 Danes bloated, and then Magic had the stomach tack, and Ferris had the stomach tack, but at 5, he caught a little bit unstable, and we had to put him down because he bit someone pretty bad. But that is rare. I think if you raise them right, it's fine. I see a question here about do Great Danes bite a lot while growing? Well, if they have the right temperament, which is the #1 thing you want to breed for, they do not bite too much. Now, Finn play bites me all the time, but we get him to stop doing that. So I think they're a wonderful dog, but you've got to train them early and often. It's never too early to start. We start training at really age 8 weeks when we pick them up. So it's really, really fun. As to exercise, they don't need a ton of exercise. They really need they go outside, they run around a little bit. I take them on a walk as often as I can, but they don't need a lot of space. Some people let them get on the couch, and if you do, they'll never get off. So we just try and keep them off it. They have their own beds, and it's fine. Piper, you should be able to find a vet no problem, depending on what part of Michigan you're in. But if you want to email me at michael.coburn, the number 7 at Yahoo, we can try and get you some information there. But the Dane is no different than another dog to care for, and whatever breeder you're going to get it from ought to be able to point you towards a vet as well. So great. What other questions do we have out there? So great question from David about, are other dogs naturally afraid of Danes because of their size? Sometimes I find they are a little afraid, but then the little dogs seem to really want to take them on. And we have a dachshund 2 doors down, and they definitely like to play. And I've found that a lot of times the Danes will bring their level of play to match the dog they're with. So Magic will get down and lay down to sniff and play with this dachshund. Finn just goes crazy on him. So it's kind of hard. But yeah, it kind of depends. I had one Great Dane who was just got bit by a little white dog, and from then on, anytime it saw a white dog, as soon as that dog came up, the dog went after it before it even gave it a chance. So sometimes I think they can get a little bias towards a certain style or size of dog that they're afraid of. So, well, any other questions out there? We've had some nice exchange. I think I'll keep this a little short here, under 8 minutes. Look for the fetching video, which is coming up right now. Hope you enjoy it. And keep shooting me the questions. Give me ideas for what video you want next. And we will talk to you later. John, thanks for tuning in. And I hope you're enjoying retirement. With that, have a great day, and we'll see you all later.